This is their moment to samba. This summer will be their carnival. Show your American spirit. The official online shop at USA Swimming. Exclusively at swimoutlet.com.
I thought he finally put his foot on the gas pedal, which I've been asking him to do for quite a while. And it was good. It didn't, it wasn't a perfect race, but he's like a different animal than he used to be. It's not, he gets tired. So, when you go out that fast, he was really pretty good through 150. And then, paid for it a little bit on the end, but when he tapers, that'll be fine. So I thought that was good.
The Mesa Pro Swim Michael Phelps got off to a slow start, not making a 200 free final. That night, racing in the banana heat, he pushed his horsepower and revealed a lot about where he's at in training.
So I didn't really know what to expect, and I think after that, like I said, just jumping on that first 100, I knew as soon as I broke the 50 or at the 15 meter mark, I was like, okay, this is what it's supposed to feel like. This is how I know how to swim a 200 free, and from then on, I just tried to hang on.
The 200 free is painful, much harder than the 200 butterfly. Phelps can rely on rhythm and technique in the fly. He can't in the 200 freestyle. It's all drive from the legs, all high gear power, start to finish. Since 2008, Phelps has been striving for that superhuman high body position in the water. What he felt at the Beijing Games in his 200 freestyle, that 142. Listen to him recount his 200 freestyle history in the shadow of that 2008 swim.
143.6 in 09, 143.6, 43.6 or 43.8 in 09, 144.9 in 2011 at Worlds. Personally, I don't think I've swum a good individual 200 free since 2008. I don't know why, but that's what it needs to feel like. And being 51.9 on my feet the first 100 right now is awesome. Going to Colorado for 6 weeks, this coming Wednesday. I usually work pretty well at Colorado. It's kind of like grind mode for me, and I've always had great camps there, and that's where everything really comes together.
Getting out in 51.9 in the 100 at this point in the season, it's huge. You can count on Phelps being out in 50 point at U.S. Olympic trials. I think he has to swim in Omaha, at least in prelims, if he wants to get a spot on the 2016 Olympic team in the 4x200 freestyle relay. But, and this is a big but, is he considering it as an individual swim in Rio?
Really, I don't know if I will, but I wouldn't swim that race unless I was 100%, because adding 3 more races to a program that I have in my head is a lot. And I added 2 in 2012, and I didn't start out as well as I wanted to. So I'm not going to make that mistake again.
I don't think he swims an individual 200 free. His Beijing 200 free, it was perfect. He doesn't need it. He'll swim it with a flying start on the relay in Rio. Phelps 200 free prediction. If he swims it in Austin in early June, I think he's a 146.8. In Omaha, at trials, in prelims, he's a 144.9 to make the relay. With a flying start in Rio, 143.4. But who cares what I think? What do you think?
Me, Nicole, and Allison sat in the house one day after a Saturday workout, and we watched a bunch of races, and we watched all of Allison's major races, and I watched a couple of mine, and I mean, the 2 girls were talking to me during the freestyle, like the 200 free that I watched from 08, and I just heard nothing, because that race to me is probably top 3 greatest swims of my career, maybe the best. Just how everything was in that race, just from start to finish. I had almost a body length lead at 15 meters when I broke. I was on in that race, and it would be amazing to get back to that stroke, and we're close. That's why, another reason why I'm happy I got that confidence from here tonight in that race, because at 6 weeks at altitude, I don't want to say it'll be fun, but 6 weeks at altitude is never fun. But it could be really, really entertaining just to see how much we can fine tune when we're there.